So hello friends, you are watching TDS Solution. In this third video, you are going to see how the Lotus Shark we can design the suspensions for the BAHA competition. Now we are going to design each and every component and change the parameter according to the vehicle. So how are we going to change? I have in previous videos I have shown you all the tools, application and how to change the parameters that I have shown you. Now I'm going to draw the actual drawing of each and every component. So let's see. This is the front suspension, this is the rear suspension. So we're going to change design of the component. Have a look. This is the upper wishbone part which I am changing in X direction by dragging. Now changing the position to the Z coordinate, I am shifting lower wishbone 2 up, and by changing again to the X direction I am taking back this lower wishbone to this. You can have the top view to make better visual. This we have changed. Now you can see it is again slightly not straight, so we can make a change by again making the parameter change. Now it is little bit, it is not straight. Okay, you can just not only straight, you can make any position as per your requirement, of vehicle. Now we can also change the 6 points by again making your points to this, and have a view from the front. This we have to take up little bit up as per the requirement of vehicle. Okay, we have both sections, so we can remove one of them. We're going to remove back section of the suspension, so it will be easy to understand. Or you can just go into this modified edit option and go to the modify mode and edit. So just by clicking on this point you can have this direction, and by viewing this coordinate you can make a change. So now in Z direction you have to change, so I'm going to make it about 250 from the ground, again for the point 250 from the ground. This parameter you can change according to your requirement of vehicle. Don't think you have to do the same, it's just on your benefit of the vehicle. Now we can change it to the 460, and again for the 0.5 460. Now this is a steering arm, so that also we can change. This is a point 10, so in point 10 we can have a z direction up to 250. Okay, it is same, so you can also change, or you can make it the same, but I'm going to change it to 270. Okay, you can also make a change in this length uh, by making it move to the y direction by just clicking on the toggle tracking. Now it will move in y direction, so you have to change it to 280. Now the length has changed. Is it okay? I don't want spring in this session, so just you can click on this, you will get it will get removed. And you can also delete, that I will show you later. This line you have to delete. If you don't want spring in your system, then you have to delete this line, so that I will show you later. First I have to manage this all the points. This is a connecting rod. Connecting rod in sense it is a this point is from 13 to 9, that we have also change. It will first move in y direction, so we have to make it to y20. Okay, now we can move it up by selecting yes. Now to z, we have to change the z to by making it up to 220. Okay, you can view from the side, so you can see this point has moved here, so we can also take it little up. So again you have to change the z to 40. Yep, it has changed. You can again change it, or you can have a look from the top whether the body is moving right or wrong by selecting the steering mode. Yes, look nice, there is no any problem. If you have any problem, then the software will indicate you there is a problem, and it will not show any movement. So it's a good software who's indicate whether you are going wrong or right. This point and this point means this point and this point will going to connect in a chassis, and this will be the inner part of the connecting rod or steering rod, and this will also going to be connect in the chassis. Now if you want to change this length, uh, this length, this is length मतलब wishbone length, then you can just go to the edit option, go to the change mode option, then set part length. By set part length you will get this length, then you will have to click on this. By clicking on it you will get this dialog box, then you can change according to your requirement. I will going to take it 40, so you have taken it 40, and your tire is also get moved, so you should have to take those parameters also. If your tire is get moved, then it will show camber positive or negative, that also you have to take in consideration. Okay, now next you can also change this parameter also. by 320. You can see your target straight. Now you can have a motion is going right. Rolling, you can check whether it is, you can have a look that it is some little bit tilting. Your tires is tilting, so it can show you many parameters which you have to take in considerations. So you can refer it from the net which parameters you have to take in considerations for making your vehicle straight, because this tire movement can also make your vehicle straight or make your vehicle go in opposite direction. So just these parameters you also have to take in considerations. These are technical parameters, so you can find it from the internet. Because toe in toe out is a parameter which will give you the vehicle movement, whether it will move in straight or whether it will move in another direction, because there are many different uh, obstacles are there in BAHA competitions. So these are all the parameters you have to take in consideration. Now it's look nice. Now what it happened for the first, if it happened for the front direction, front suspension. Now we have to move to the rear suspension. Now here again you can make a change by just clicking on it. That will go next. You are going to do go to edit, modify mode, enter drag, or modify mode, edit option is better. To select, first we have to select in which direction it will move. It will move in y direction, so you have to select the point 1 y. So it should be, it is on you that what you want to do. It's not like that you have taken for front suspension you have what distance you have taken. It's not like you have to take the same distance. You can change it according to the requirement. So I'm going to take 30, or you can reduce this also, 300. It will not change because we have fixed the parameters, so we have to first remove the changing mode by going in changing mode. Yes, now you can move your points in y direction. In y direction you have to put 300. Now it gets changed. So it's very easy to understand this software. And this video is, which I am making this video to understand you all, so that you can understand how the software will work, how you can make your system do work smoothly. So you can have a look. It also should be 400. You can change it according to your requirement. I'm just showing you. Now for changing it in Z direction, just you have to do what? You have to change the Z parameter. Let me see, from the ground. So I will take it about 350. Okay, this should also be 350. All points. From the ground I will take it 300. Hey, just a minute. I think so I have to get 200. Yeah, 300 it should be. 300. Okay, now you can, yeah, it is okay. You can change it by the same process. Now for changing the wishbone length, you can again go to the edit, change mode, set part length. You will get this length. You have to change it from the here. I will take it 70. Again for the up. Here is showing spring because you have selected the spring, so you have to make a rotation so that we can properly select the what we want to select. Yes, this point we have to select. So go to edit, again the same, change mode. Okay, we can make it 330. Okay, now you can see here the two parts of this, so it should also be 470 according to my requirement. You can change it according to you. You can change, take a different, or you can make a same length wishbone. Make a to 330. Okay, okay, now you have to take it, you have to see from the side whether you are doing right or wrong. Okay, this is a rear portion only, so you have to see. You can take it up little bit by the same. Here I am just dragging it to the up. You can't change because you have taken the change mode to set point, then only you can change the position. It's not getting changed, then don't worry, there is many other options are there. By edit, just have to select this point. So if you want to delete this line for the spring, you can delete it by clicking on this line. And you don't want if you don't want this tamper and you want spring, then by the same step you can delete those also. Now just you have to click on delete and go to OK. That line will disappear. Now this is how you can design your body. Now this is happen your design. Now if you have to make a graph of this values what you have, make a change and what the result will going to come, then for making a result you can go to the open new result graph. Then you can have here the graph for the camber angle. Here you getting a point minus 3, on the basis of roll angle. You just on going to this point, you can have your x and y direction at the lower bottom. You can see minus 2.357. So by this you can find the camber angle. By the again same process, by clicking on this same, you can get the two angle also. For making it appear on your graph, so you can auto select, auto scale you can do, so you can get a value where the two angle is acting. Here it is x is 0 and y is 6.432, which you can see in the bottom of the graph. By the same, you can find different values: caster angle, kingpin angle, damper angle, spring angle, anti-drive, anti-squat. These all the parameters you can get from the this graph result. So one by one we can remove it. So this is how you can design as well as analyze as well as result your process. Now if you want to see your parameters or you want to make a report on this, you can also do that just by clicking on the SDF file. So this SDL file will represent you the graph result as well as your parameter you have make a change. It will result your graph data, that is camber angle, toe angle, what you have taken, what you have made by your design, caster angle, what you get, this offset angle, kingpin angle. This all data you can get from this ANSYS software, or Lotus ANSYS software. Suspension, it's analyze the suspension design. For the this parameter you can get for the front suspension as well as for the rear suspension. The result which you are seeing in this in front of you, these are the result for the static as well as for the dynamic. Means after changing the parameters, what the position will get changed, that also can be analyzed from this software, and you can make a save on your desktop. So this is how you can design your suspension system in the Lotus Shark. So please subscribe us and how you like this video, and please make a like to our videos. I think so it will be help to you. Please comment on our video. Thank you.